So during the campaign, something happened. There was 3 shootings during the campaign, and these were all males of color between the age of 20 and 22, and they were all broad daylight, right? You couldn't tell if some were gang related and some were just random incidents. And you know, during this campaign, you're asked a lot about your vision for the district and what are you going to do. And considering, you know, my age coming into this, my perspective, my experiences, I think there's something that we really need to do to focus on highlighting and celebrating our youth, because we're not all thugs. So I wanted to take a moment today to recognize 4 young men that all of these men have something in common. And it's not that they're people of color. It's not that they're from North Long Beach. They are. It's that these guys have all, in one form or fashion, interacted and stepped up and taken some leadership in the city of Long Beach. And I'll tell you about those guys. The other great thing about them is all of these guys are going to great colleges I would never have accepted to. Right? They're already there. These guys are excelling. These guys are born, you know, these guys are raised in North Long Beach. These North Long Beach kids. And I don't think folks really tell the story. It really reflect our youth in North Long Beach, so I'm going to do it. Okay? So the first person I want to acknowledge, and I want to ask a Yankee. Where's Yankee? Yankee Greenspan. There he is. Come on up here, buddy. So Yankee, he's a good friend of mine, but Yankee's a property owner in the city, and he's really invested in North Long Beach. He's the chairman of the Uptown Property and Business Improvement District. So after the campaign, I called Yankee and I said, look, I've got some excess campaign resources, and I'd love to partner with you so we can offer some scholarships to some of these kids in college so we can highlight them. Yankee said, absolutely, I think it's a great thing to do. So we spoke with his company, Westland, and we were able to pull together some scholarship money. So we're going to go ahead and give out these scholarships right now. How's that sound? Okay, let's have Chris Romano come up. Okay, so just so you know, like I said, all of these kids are North Long Beach kids, but, excuse me, young men, they're not kids. There's a lot of these guys to be doing, but they've helped our community. Now, Chris has been a big supporter of our Long Beach Health Department. He's served internships with our health department. He's helped out with the 9th Council District, and now he's at what's your university on here? He's at Chapman University. So he's at Chapman University. So we're going to give you a scholarship for $500. There's a real check that goes with that. We have to do today. Thank you very much. Let's go stand over there and give you the rest of the There we go. Okay, so the next one I'd like to call up is, so we got Lincoln Davis. Let's have Lincoln come up. So Lincoln served 2 terms. So Lincoln served 2 terms as the 9th District Youth Commissioner when he was in high school, at Jordan High School. So now Lincoln's traveled abroad to China. He's graduating in Morehouse soon. Well, actually, what are you, 2nd, 3rd year now? He's in his 3rd year now at Morehouse. He's traveled abroad. Look at this young man. He is outstanding. He's gonna change the world. So I just wanted to come up and offer you also to help you out with your books, $500, and this is from again. Okay, so Isaiah has been like a staff member the last 4 years. Where's Carrie? Is Carrie here? There she is. So, folks who may not know, Isaiah is the son of Carrie Faithful, who's been the office manager in the office of Councilmember Steve. We've seen this guy hanging out around the office. He'll help out. He'll do a lot of good stuff. You know, this guy has a 4.0. He's been involved in the basketball team. So this guy just got accepted to Northeastern University in Boston. And so he's going to be heading out to Boston. When are you driving out there? We're flying. You're flying? Well, hopefully this will help with some of the airfares. Next slide. All right, let's bring up OC. So I wanted to bring up OC last. Because OC's got a pretty cool story. So, you know, I was at First Fridays, And this was during the campaign time. Councilman Austin Al Austin at the time was running for city council. And we were out there passing out Al Austin stuff for First Fridays. This is an art walk from Dixie Knows, for most of you guys might not know. And we saw this young guy standing there tabling for Al's opponent. So I walked up to him and said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm putting in some volunteer hours." I said, "Where do you live?" "I live in North Long Beach in the 9th District." "You working on the wrong campaign. You need to come over to work with us." So, sure enough, he quit his campaign. We tried to get him on the campaign. He worked for a little bit, but then he ended up interning in the office of Councilman Steve Neal. And the cool thing about it is, well, not even really cool. This is really interesting. Just hold on for it. Sometime during the campaign, we got a call. Our office got a call from OC's mom and said that OC had taken a bullet in the neck. Okay? And I won't go too much into the story, but OC wasn't doing anything bad. He was being a positive young man. This is another guy who was heading places. And this incident happened. It didn't happen in North Long Beach either, contrary to what most folks might think. It was actually in a really nice neighborhood that it happened. But, so OC took a bullet in the neck, and we went to the hospital. We prayed with OC. And then, sure enough, this was his senior year in high school. He was able to maintain his grades while he was recovering, and he went on to college. So now he's my fraternity brother. He joined Alpha Phi Alpha, and he's at University of Wisconsin-Madison. And he's home for the summer because he's pre-med. He's going to become a doctor. So congratulations. So this is LC. So he was one of our best interns. So thank you so much. And you guys hang on. We'll take a picture after I get done with this. We'll take a picture with Yankee and everybody. But this has been my experience in North Long Beach. All right. This is my experience. Although the press might not cover this, we have to recognize our own, right? There was a time when I looked like those guys and folks might have figured I was statistically supposed to be in one direction and I headed in a different direction. This is what it's about. And we're in a position of leadership. Our job is to reach back and help these guys along and let them know there is a pathway. There are ladders to opportunity, and there are ways we can reach out and reach back and help one another. So I know this isn't very much, but thank you very much for doing what you do, and I just wanted to help out, okay? All right, can we take a quick photo with the Yankee? Yeah, just come on close to this line, let's take a quick shot. Let's go in the middle. Yeah, get tight. All right.
Paparazzi.